This is a Junkers F-13, the most technologically advanced aircraft of the early 1920s. It only had room for 4 passengers, but Bruno Lucander saw something in it. In 1923, Bruno and his small team of pilots and technicians founded Finnair against all odds. It was the early days of commercial air travel. The conditions in wintertime in Helsinki were unforgiving, but Bruno's band of brothers were nothing if not resourceful. Pilot Gunnar Lear developed a coal-burning steam boiler that kept the engine running through the cold. The plane was fitted with skis. The frozen sea became its runway.
Well, we are a small nation, we're a small airline, and we've been traditionally very active, and whatever needs to be done is something that gets done.
To say Bruno Lucander was a hands-on guy would be an understatement. He sold the tickets himself, carried the passengers' luggage into the plane. He even fueled the planes. The team was small, but they all shared Bruno's enthusiastic, resilient attitude. They were pioneers who believed the sky was not the limit, only the beginning. The team worked passionately to raise the public's interest in all manners aeronautical. The company's planes were used in rescue missions, exploration, and to promote aviation. A flight from the southernmost tip of Finland all the way to Arctic Lapland was organized. By 1927, Bruno's fleet had captured the imagination of a nation.
Well, I would say that there is a big difference between my generation of pilots and the ones who were there before me. They were explained what the buttons will do and which way is up and which way is down, and that was more or less it. And then they started feeling the aircraft in their bones and their gut. I have flown with people who have flown with these guys. Sort of attitude and the norms of doing things is being passed down the line and will be eventually flown with the young guys in the future.
Bruno Lucander passed away in 1929, but his spirit and can-do attitude lived on. The story of one of the world's longest operating airlines was only just taking off. Finnair became the flag carrier airline of Finland, flying transatlantic routes and establishing connections to the largest cities in Europe. By 1983, Finnair was the first airline to offer non-stop flights from Europe to Tokyo, fitting a DC-10 with extra fuel tanks for the 13-hour flight over the North Pole. An adventurous and bold move worthy of the Lucander legacy.
I think sitting in front of the plane, and anytime I have the chance, I always like to, if possible, change a couple of words with a passenger. So that's one thing that I think that we do, giving magic moments to the passengers, and there's a humble pride in my job and what I do. I can't see that pride diminishing or vanishing anywhere.